Hey, I thought it would be fun to revisit a video that I already did about 8 months ago, at the beginning of the year, and it's talking about the 10 kits in my stash that I'm most excited to work on. But first, before we go into that, I wanted to show you which kit I'm working on, which is this one. I've completed this row up until here, and now I'm working on this canvas. It's switched upside down, so you're looking at it like this section. And I'm using this tray by Melior 3D Print, and I'm using this pen, which is my newest one from C'est Plus Beau à Tour, which I just got in the mail last week or the week before that, and I love it. This tip is from Diamond Art Club, but you will probably know that by now. So, as I said, we're going to go over the 10 kits in my stash that I'm most excited to work on. As I also said, I did this video before. I went from the number 10, as in the least excited, to the most excited, and I'm going to be doing that again. So starting at the number 10, I did go back and watch my own video, and came to the conclusion that there are 5 of the same paintings in the list right now. I didn't go back and watch the video before I made the list. I made that list yesterday using my GemsFlow app and just looked through it and decided which ones I'm most excited for right now. And I think it's really funny to see how that has changed. There are 5 of the same canvases on there, so half of the list is going to be the same, but the order is all different. And there are obviously 5 new paintings in there. I think they're all new, as in I didn't have them back then when I did the video, but don't quote me on that. I'll try to remember to link the video, the last video I did, in the description box, so if you want to go back and watch that, you can. But yeah, I have a totally different top 3, I believe. Yes, I do. One of them that was in the top 3 last time, which is Satura by Margaret Morales, isn't in the list at all right now, and I didn't complete that one yet. It's still in my stash. I was contemplating putting that in the list today, but I decided on some other paintings that I'm more excited about right now. But if you ask me to make that list, for example, next week, or maybe even tomorrow, I would probably come up with a different list, because yeah, that's the way I am. I change my mind. So yeah. The other one that was in my top 3 back then was Where the Fun Never Ends, which I'm working on right now and I'm really enjoying, but it's on a bit of a back burner due to some stuff that I've talked about a lot of times, so I'm not going to go into right now. And the other one that was in the top 3 last time is actually in the list right now, but way down. So we're going to be going over that one pretty soon. So enough talking, let's get into the list. I'm going to be popping up the pictures of the canvases that I'm talking about on the screen, so you can see what I'm actually talking about. So yeah, let's get started. The number 10 painting that I'm most excited to work on from my stash is Flower Fairy by Jamaica Murphy. This is a pretty recent purchase. This came out, I believe, Black Friday or something last year, or Cyber Monday, or around that time at least. Then I didn't pick it up. I didn't really realize how much I liked it. And then I was waiting for the restock, which happened a month or so ago, maybe a little more. And then I picked picked it up and I'm really excited to work on that. It's a round drill kit and it's just so cute. And it's also a different shape canvas than I usually do. It's longer than it is high. It's wider than it is high. Maybe that's a better way to explain it. And usually the paintings I do are like this one is, higher than it is wide. So yeah, that's the number 10. Then the number 9 is Spring Delight by Hanelin. That is a square painting, and that one came out around spring, Easter, I think, because it's sort of an Easter-like painting. And I just love all the colors in there, and I love hanelin. I'm really sad that Diamond Art Club stopped carrying her products, but I understand. And I also have a lot of hanelin still in my stash, so I will be set for a while, even with not being able to purchase more. I know some other companies do have hanelins right now. Art and Soul does them too, I believe, and they also hand render, and I must say the rendering on their hanelin kits does look really good, but I'm not looking to purchase from them anytime soon. Maybe in the future if there is a hanelin that I really want, but right now I'm set. I have 80 kits in my stash right now that are still waiting for me to be worked on, so I don't need any more. So yeah, and that's my number 9. And then the number 8, which is actually the number 1 from last video I did, which is By the Light of the Moon by Willowing Arts. This was and still is my unicorn painting. I missed out on this one when it was released by Diamond Art Club. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't remember if I wasn't painting at the time or if I just didn't think I liked it as much as I did and didn't get it then. But I was really happy to be able to get it on the stash on the Facebook group for the Diamond Art Club addicts in Europe or something like that. I'm not sure what it's actually called at the top of my head, but that's where I got it, and I'm really excited to be able to get my hands on it, and it's still in my top 10 list, even though it's not at the top anymore. I have other ones that I'm more excited for right now. So yeah, that's the number 8, and the first one that was, let me check if I'm saying it correctly. Yes, that's the first one that was also in the latest video. Then moving on to the number 7, I have a list right there, by the way. So if you're wondering what I'm doing there, I'm turning over my list once in a while. Then another new one to the list, which is Everything's Better with Chocolate Chips on It by Randall Spangler. I did have another Randall Spangler in the list last time, but then it was Universe in a Jar, and now I've switched it for this one. This one had been on my wish list for the longest time, and I really love it. I think it's one of the cutest paintings that Randall Spangler has ever did with Diamond Art Club. But it took me a while to pick that one up. Not sure why. And now I'm really excited to do that one. I've put down over here that it's square, but now I'm second guessing myself. I will look it up and put it up on screen if I'm actually correct. I'm thinking now it might be round. Not sure. We'll see when I edit this video. It's quite a long, tall canvas, but it's super cute, and I really like the way that Randall Spangler's artwork is translated to diamond paintings, especially how Diamond Art Club renders their diamond paintings. So super excited to get to that. I wanted to say it's been a while since I've done a Randall Spangler, but that's not really true. I pretty recently finished my big comparison project where I did a Randall Spangler from Diamond Art Club and also one from Heaven and Earth Design, cross stitch conversion. So, but I feel like it might be time soon to do another Randall Spangler kit. I have a few of them in my stash, so I have enough to choose from. Then we're going to be moving on to number 6. Number 6 is one that was also in my last video and which I'm still really itching to get started on, which is Flower Crazy, and the artist is Sandra Winter. I've seen this one completed by another YouTuber. Let me think. I know their name. I know their name. She's called Daphne. I don't know. If you know who I'm talking about, leave it in the comments down below. But I saw her completed and it looks absolutely stunning. So when I saw that, it went on my to-do list. Not my soon to-do list, but my sometime to-do list. But there are a lot of canvases on there, so no promises that I'll actually get to it soon. But yeah, that's my number 6. And my number 5 is one that was also in the last video, which is Mermaid Bedroom by Miss Butterdy. In the meantime, I did a Miss Butterdy painting. I did Witch Bedroom, which was a pretty small one and is a totally different color scheme than Mermaid Bedroom is. So I'm still really excited to get to Mermaid Bedroom, and I feel like I might do another Miss Butterdy soon. I have quite a few of hers in my stash as well, so I feel like it's about time that I get another one of their kits done. So maybe, we'll see. So already over halfway through the list. Number 4 is also one that was on my last video. The number 1 and 2 on this list are new, by the way. And the number 1 is actually 2 kits, which is kind of sneaky, but I needed 2 kits on there. But the number 4 is Raining Fire by Dimitra Milan, which is still such a gorgeous painting. I mean, look at the colors, look at all those pretty bright colors. I just can't wait to get to that one someday. And this one is also one that I got from a D-stash, which I didn't realize I really wanted until the seller sent me a list of all that she was selling, since I was already buying from her, and then this one was on the list and I just had to have it. It's super pretty and I love Dimitra Milan's artwork. I have quite a few of hers in my stash as well, and I've actually never done one, so that needs to happen soon as well. If you're listening to this video, and then you might also realize that I need to be doing a lot of kits soon. As I know that I'm saying that, I don't know if it's going to happen. But yeah. Then we're moving on to the top 3. The first one in the top 3 is one that was also in the last video, which I don't have a photo for because it's a mystery kit. I think it's one of the most sought after mystery kits right now, especially since hanelin stopped her thing with Diamond Art Club, and it's the hanelin mystery kit, if you didn't catch on to that already. I don't know the number of that kit from the top of my head, but I believe there's only been one hanelin mystery kit. So that's the one. I was lucky enough to be able to get that one on a D-stash as well. I'm seeing that I missed one over here. So, yeah, and I know I don't think I ever saw that one for sale after I bought it. The time when I bought it, no, the time when it came out was a time that I wasn't diamond painting because my second son was just born, and yeah, I just wasn't diamond painting. And then, yeah, I got it on a D-stash. I'm so happy, and I do really like mystery kits, although it's a bit difficult now that I'm doing YouTube and Instagram as much as I am. Mystery kits are a bit more difficult since you can't really show that. Yeah, you can show that, but with a disclaimer and all that kind of stuff, so it's a bit harder, but I still really want to do that one. And obviously it's a square. All mystery kits are square because otherwise the white background would show through if there were round gels on there. So number 2 is also a pretty recent finish, which I still don't understand why I love this one so much, but it's the Herbarium by Risa.art. I think this is the first canvas that this artist did with Diamond Art Club, and I sure hope that they're doing more because I really love the artwork. I don't love the colors, I must say that. I'm not into, yeah, a lot of brown, a lot of the same colors. And if you looked at the photo that I had up on the screen, you can see it's all brown. I don't like brown. It's all brown. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to like actually painting this one, but when I saw it, I just couldn't get it out of my head and I had to have it. And then when I did the unboxing, I still loved it. And yeah, if it were up to me, you could say it's up to me, but it's not right now. I would start it right away, but I really need to hold myself back and finish some other ones first. But I think that one might also need to be started soon. It's such a pretty canvas, even though her hands are a little bit weird to me, a little big. But yeah, we're just going to look away on that. And then my number 1, which are actually the only ones on this list that are not Diamond Art Club. yes. And those are 2 paintings that I have from Dreamer Designs. If you listened to my channel before, you know I'm not too big of a Dreamer Designs fan, especially their squares. I really don't like their squares. I think they're way too gappy and yeah, not good. But I've never tried any of their rounds, and the kits that I'm excited for are both round, which are Boho Dreamer or Empowered Elegance. I really can't choose between the two. I really love them both, so that's why I put them at the number 1 spot together. The artist name is Romy, which is also my name, and it's actually spelled the same, which is the biggest surprise because no one ever spells my name correctly if they don't know how it's supposed to be spelled. So yeah, that's maybe also a reason why I love them, but obviously I also really love the images, otherwise I wouldn't be so excited to do them. I just love the style of art, and they are very big. I'll put the size up on the screen. I don't know it from the top of my head, but I unboxed one of them and they are very big. But yeah, I'm really excited to get started on one of those. Also because I've never tried a Dreamer Designs rounds and I've heard those are good. So I'm really curious to know if I feel that way too. If I'm more excited about Dreamer Designs rounds than I am about their squares. They are revisiting their grid when it comes to square painting, so that might help, but I'm not going to buy any square paintings from them until I know that the grid is better. So yeah, that is the whole list. The 10 that I'm most excited for. 5 new ones, 5 old ones. Yeah, just these videos are so much fun to do, and I hope more creators do them because I haven't seen them around that much, and I do really like to see what people have in their stash and what they are looking forward to painting the most. So if you're a creator, consider yourself tagged and do this video as well. I would be happy to go and watch it. So yeah, that's going to do it for today. Didn't get too much painting done, but still, I think I'm going to finish this section today. Yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really supports my channel. Leave me a comment on which of the 10 you would be most excited to do. And have an amazing day. Hope to see you next time. Bye.